Jackson Mitchell.
Meet the Mitchell family.
Alright, MTM family, Wagwan, good morning. Ivy insists that I wake up.
Mama.
Time to wake up? Where's mommy?
Mommy at the road.
She on the road?
No, she at the gym.
At the gym? Okay, so what you doing?
Come, I'm going to let you up.
Yeah, why you want to wake me up so bad? Why you want to wake me up so bad?
Come on.
Alright, give me hugs then, wake me up with hugs. So here I am up. It's not like me that sleep still, you know, you just stay in there, better go on defrost little. So yeah, that's what I was doing. Tami is at the gym according to Ivy. I don't go outside yet. I'm about to go outside and see what's going on. Guys, last night was Jackson's graduation and I won't jump the gun and talk about it yet. Probably it's best that me and Tami talk about it so we can both express how proud and how happy we were with his performance over his whole prep school time, you know, which is probably 8 years. Yeah, I'll wait until me and Tami link up and then we will have a whole discussion. We can throw back to some of the footage that we got as well. But kid just keeps on outdoing himself and just keeps on being that brilliant representation of what hard work and good behavior and just decency all around. You know, Jackson has always been that, and you guys know, you guys always comment in the comment section and say, oh, this guy just I come in, Bookie. You guys always make mention of how proud you are of him and his and you know, just how him carry himself and how him express himself, and he's always been that for us. So yeah, we'll talk about it. We are gonna talk about it. What else I go on? Jamaica lose to Guatemala last night. I cut up. Whole heap of yada yada bing bang boom. So let's see what today has to offer.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh my word, just finished at the gym and all the kids are home today. The reason why our upload was late yesterday is because in the morning Ivy was still coughing and she had a fever, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna take her to the doctor. I ended up saying, well, if I'm gonna go with Ivy, let me take Oz because he's had a persistent cough for a little while, and I was just like, let me look into it and see what's happening. Then Atlas woke up and was like, I am having a very tight chest, and so I said, let me just take him too, same time, and sort everything out. Ended up taking everybody to the doctor, and I realized that, boy, I was not going to be able to make the deadline for upload if I did that. But obviously I had to take care of the kids yesterday. So yeah, you guys are so awesome. I know you didn't skip a beat, and you know that we are very diligent about uploads and trying to stay on time for uploads. It's a part of just what we built over these 5 years. It might be a little bit of an impossible standard, but it kind of held us in a rhythm, which I needed, especially editing videos. I needed that rhythm to be able to deliver videos to you guys 3 times a week. So anyway, needless to say, everybody is still home today, which is fine. They're all doing 100% better. The verdict is that it was really a lot of allergy-based stuff, starting with the allergies that then become respiratory issues, so on and so forth. So yeah, so Ivy spent her birthday actually feeling not so well. So thankfully we had celebrated her birthday the day before and she got her party, but she is intent on going to school this week to celebrate with her friends, as she keeps saying. So I'm hoping that by tomorrow she'll be able to go and have her cupcakes with her friends at school, because that's actually important to her. We'll get into it a bit later, but lots of stuff went on yesterday as well, which I can't wait to tell you all about. But for now, I am just going to get home, get myself together, done the gym, got that out the way, and yeah, just gonna see what the day brings today. And as always, we're taking you right along with us.
Chucky, you going to comb that hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Loa is coming over.
Okay, so
Yeah.
going to brush your hair.
Yeah, Tishy's gonna brush your hair for
And
you.
Laura going to brush your hair.
Yeah. Alright, Booba, going to check back and see when your hair is
And
all
you're going to
done.
watch Elsa, your phone with Elsa.
You gonna watch Elsa with Loa? Okay. Alright, Booba. Hi, Loa. Congratulations again. Graduate.
Hello, Dad.
Hi, Mommy of the Year.
Hi, Daddy of the Year.
Hey, Tami screamed for
dear.
everybody who come up
I
there.
screamed for everybody yesterday at graduation. I'm surprised I have a voice today. I literally, everybody knew, woo! Woo!
Loa, you never hear Auntie Tami?
I heard you shout Loa.
I sure did.
Good, me.
Yeah, you did great too, Ozzy. Did you see this?
I posted in the
Wait. Oh, that was the day. That was the picture day.
Yeah, well, they're graduation pics.
Oh.
No, yours made me cry.
Mine is like,
Jeez, what a nice picture.
That is nice.
Lovely, my guy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need a copy of yours.
Lovely, my guy.
oh, should have gotten my
Where did
haircut,
you put
bro. Should have got my haircut.
the program? Did we keep the program? Oh, good, because it's still going in my scrapbook.
Oh, Snoogie. Hi, beautiful princess.
not the edges, done.
Watch the edges. Watch the edges. Pay attention to the details. It's all in the details.
Wow,
Murder.
Great, thank you. You love me, honey?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Aww.
She loves me, she don't want to make herself smile. Smile, man. Enjoy it. Smile.
In the details. Catch the edges.
I will smile. She don't want to
Yeah.
smile in a way. Watch it. Watch it. You see that mouth is when she don't want to smile. That's all.
Yeah, she just can't bother with it now, the excitement.
Funny. Turn around. Let me see the back of the hair.
Let me see the back. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
No, man.
Mommy needs to get lessons.
Wow.
You got a baby in the crib. Mommy?
Yesterday, we buy a whole heap of ingredients for soup and them thing there, but guess what? Through graduation and Momo, everybody come at graduation, we couldn't get to do it. So, Momo wake up early this morning and boil out the pea soup. I'm dead. Heard what I said? So right away, I want my soup, you know, because my mind set on this from yesterday. Watch it. Rich. That's rich. You know, tell the people them how you enjoy yourself at graduation. You proud of your boy? Eh?
I did proud of myself.
It's alright,
my
Mike.
first baby, born in my hand.
Alright. Momo shout and God beer thing, man. I tell you.
This here, Momo. I went up to Momo and she said, I just want to turn my face and cry. She said, I'm proud of my boy. And she said she was sitting on beside some women and she looked at them. She said, I'm born in my hand, you know.
Yeah. Tell them the history, of course. And a normal thing. No, but Momo, it's alright. You don't have to tell the people them. Me catch footage. Momo got a bag of thing last night. People, the best thing them do is set up a nice little complimentary bar with wine and prosecco and
Dinner.
rum and juice and for the kids them and yo, listen.
Me and Momo
Graduation
did
was
make use of the bar.
Tami, Momo, loose as a goose, may I tell you. Hey, you get ready, you know? You need to wash your hair and everything. You favor them wet rat there.
What's your wet rat? Oh, God. When? I don't know why I make them still today. Cause I know everybody look fine.
Okay,
Isn't that the curse of keeping on with children?
trust me.
Them look sick in the morning, you know. And as the day progresses, they say, but wait.
Yeah, them good
You
at
sound well.
Yeah.
You sound well. Anyway, I just remember that I need to get a passport picture for Ozzy. So at some point we have to fit that into our day today.
Which means that he has to be there.
Yes. What we are gonna do? Paint him? I'll take it. Oh gosh. Anyway.
Do it.
As you said, I was thinking about how everybody yesterday went on about Zaya.
Hey, them said Zaya take his show. Look at her,
She
man.
really did though.
Yeah.
When she started talking about gal bubbling, I said no. I said pause the video right there. So
Enough people know so that song that enough people don't know so that song that a verse and beat, you know. Yeah. Zaya does know though.
When I tell you, say, I don't even think our mother sees it yet. Because Tessie was traveling this weekend, you know. Tessie mashed up the place in Toronto, you know. If anybody was at the Kes show in Toronto, tell me how Tessie did, because I just saw some footage and my jaw was on the ground. 16,000 people.
Yeah, no, somebody in here must have been there.
It's such a big deal that Kes sold out such a massive venue.
Yeah.
16,000 people is no joke. Outside of the quote-unquote carnival season, it really solidifies that fact that the music is loved any season.
Yeah.
His catalog is great every time of year. So I really hope that we see more shows like that popping up, especially for soca artists.
Yeah.
We see it a lot with reggae and dancehall and other genres of music. But I just love that for him because it proves how good the music is.
Definitely.
You know?
Speaking of shows, make sure you say when you come out to UBS Arena, June 5th, Bounty Killer and Friends.
I didn't know about that.
You never know
Did you
about
say
that.
June 5th? Because that gone.
Sorry, July 5th. July. Yeah, July. It's not June.
Wow.
July. Yeah.
Where is that?
New York.
Jesus!
Big arena. Bounty Killer return
Huge.
to America after over 10 years.
Huge.
So yeah,
You
big
never tell
something.
people them are gonna do.
Yeah.
Them
Make
are
sure
gonna do.
all 5 boroughs. Make sure
Wow,
say
I love that.
I'm gonna borrow in another venue there. You see me? Full it up. Whole heap of surprises. Yeah. Remember me tell you that?
Wait, does that mean you're a surprise?
Calm down. If me tell them no, it can't be a
No, but
surprise.
you're gonna surprise me.
Eh?
Lock off that. Lock off that.
Bought me a transformer that was a motorcycle. Gone. And Mom, you brought me an Optimus Primal. Gone.
But whose fault is that? It's not my fault.
Exactly.
That
We
it's
buy
gone.
it
You
and we
lost
give
it.
you.
No, how is it our fault? Ozzy, we're having a discussion about the fact that he's saying that Ivy has a lot of toys and he's saying he does not have a lot of toys, and we are explaining to him he did have a lot of toys, but he says they're all lost. So we are trying to figure out whose fault it is that the toys are lost.
I think it's Atlas's fault since he broke my toy. I know it.
What?
I knew it. I know.
All right, well, so we are at Fontana now because Ozzy needs to get a passport picture taken. Just a passport size picture. It's not 4 passports, so he can wear that shirt.
I want to get a different thing.
And we'll have to take the picture. So while we wait, we'll look for something. But let's talk about this because I'm not doing any more Transformers.
Yeah, I saw.
No.
Yeah, I saw.
Tell me why.
I just like Transformers, that's all. That's all you have to know.
But what's gonna stop you from losing this one? How are you going to be different?
Maybe I could keep it in my room or something with me.
That's a good idea.
But the last time I tried that, it was not in there when I woke up.
Are you going to pop off his legs and arms again?
Well, hide all these body parts first, then I might remember, then ask you to fix it.
Okay.
Ask you to fix it.
Can I ask you a question, Ozzy? How did you enjoy yesterday's graduation for Jackson?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How did you feel about your brother? Did you feel happy for him? No.
Just kidding.
Yeah, he did well, right? All right, you did well too.
You can see my
when we're done with that
shirt.
picture, something I will come talk
Monopoly.
about the graduation.
All right, yeah, okay, let's go take your picture and maybe get a toy. Maybe.
Yeah, got talk?
You?
So guys, graduation day has come and gone, and we were just so proud. Every time Jax would go present something, dance, sing, rap, it was such a representation of his all-roundedness, the ceremony, because he sang, him dance, him did have a little rap solo thing. He also gave the vote of thanks for the keynote speaker, the guest speaker, Bruce James, who did a great speech as well.
Excellent.
Well, Marian as well, big up yourself.
Excellent.
Agi Kwadagis.
Speaker every graduation.
Yeah, he connected well with all age groups. Our little boy turning into a man.
Yeah,
Turning
and not
into a
only his
big man.
all-roundedness in those ways, but to see the different things he was awarded for, everything from chess to 3-term honor roll,
Music.
music.
Gold
I remember
standard.
He got the gold standard, but I think the one that meant the most to him was that he got what used to be called the Director's Award. It's now called the Bolt Award, and that really speaks to who Jackson is. And he was so surprised. He's never gotten the Director's Award, or the Bolt Award as they call it. This is his first time, and it couldn't have been a more perfect year for him to get it. He's always been very deserving of it too,
Yeah.
you know, but this year he just kind of went over the edge, which is really nice. It's a great bunch of kids. It's only 13 kids in his class, and they are a wonderful bunch, and they've all done very well. And so it was nice to be there with him last night. Momo was just beside herself. Grandma was just beside herself. Gio, myself, Wayne, and of course Ozzy. Atlas didn't make it last minute because, as I said to you, he's on antibiotics and he felt nauseous. But he said to me, Atlas said to me yesterday, Mom, I just got a good feeling in my heart. I said, what did you feel? He said, I got a good feeling in my heart for Jackson. And it said, I feel really happy for him. Isn't that sweet? I said, that's lovely, you know?
You know, when them say humble calf get the milk, because he couldn't be more deserving, yes, but once he got an award like that, there's no form of boastfulness, arrogance that crept in. It's just gratitude. He was just thankful, and then he went back to living his life and being his same normal self.
He's like a kid.
Back at it, trying to do the best that he can to be a good student. I want to big up his teachers, and especially Miss Morris, his great teacher, who is arguably one of the best teachers of that grade. When you talk about accolades, she have them. She has taught so many students who have passed with flying colors, got government scholarships, all kind of things, and she really believes in Jack. She really believes in this bunch of kids, and we have to big her up. For
Yeah,
sure.
I love Miss Morris. She was amazing, and she was a big part of the reason why Jax could show up the way he did. Really, you know. But and big up to Reach Academy. They're a wonderful school doing wonderful things and had a vision to do things a little differently. Anyway, big up to Jax, our guy. You did it, kid. And I honestly say this all the time, and I'll say it here. One of the reasons why I want him to enjoy this is because he did this for himself. I can't tell you that there was 5 days when me and Wayne sat down and do homework with Jackson. We would sit beside him while he did what he needed to show our support. But that kid is so self-motivated, so self-driven, and he's just that type of person. And he did this on his own accord. So with the support of his teachers, his friends, and his family, he made a huge stride this year. Proud of him. We could talk about them forever, but today's Jackson's day for us to talk about him. So.
For sure.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Thank you for taking the time to be here with us on such a special day. Your words were inspiring and reminded us that with hard work, discipline, and belief in ourselves, we can achieve great things even from right here, right now.
Flowers everywhere.
To Jackson Mitchell.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
Miss Morris recommended a student from the graduating class to receive the Bolt Award. This student displays excellence in academics, maintains the respect of their peers, participates in school activities, and displays leadership skills and school spirit. The 2025 graduating class recipient of the Bolt Award is Jackson Mitchell.
Your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.